Welcome to the Nightly Rant. I'm Mike.
And I'm Toria.
This is the show where we talk about the awful things that have happened in our day, the awesome things that have happened in our day,
and all the things in between.
Thanks for listening, and we truly hope you enjoy. So, I started today off by sending you, a link to Farrah's ridiculous boxing match that she's going to have.
You sent it before I was even awake.
Where it's going to wind up with her having a busted up face. Trust me on this.
She's going to need another nose job.
Then I sent you one about, help me here. What was the second one about?
Legalization of marijuana in
Canada, right. And how it was affecting border crossings.
Well, okay. First thing, it's not changing how the border crossing works. That's already the case. That was the case 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. Where they ask you at the border if you've ever used marijuana. And if you say yes, they can permaban you. Mm-hmm. They permabanned one of my brother's friends.
Understood.
Yeah. So now they're just continuing to enforce that, despite the fact that it's completely legal in Canada.
But now what people are saying is the issue, okay, is that pretty much every state on the border between the United States and Canada has legalized marijuana in some form. Medical or recreational or both.
Aren't there only like 2 states who haven't?
Pretty much. And so what they're saying is that the law is out of sync with the times. Much like these crazy laws that are on the books that say, you cannot bring your oxen down the middle of Lincoln Avenue between the hours of noon and 5.
Or that you can be lynched for mispronouncing the name of the state of Arkansas.
Right. Silly, stupid things like that.
That law just thrills me.
But
it makes me want to say Arkansas so bad.
But you see, that's the point. Like, laws that are out of sync with reality need to be changed. And these poor people are being honest. And here's the thing. If you lie to the border agent,
and they
find out, it can result in you being banned.
But I found that article mildly misleading at the beginning. For example, if you were a person who did not read the entire article and say you got less than 50% of the way through.
Like you.
No. Shut up for a fucking second, you jack of asses. Anyway.
Like you. Ha ha ha. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Why are you feigning death? Really?
The beginning of the article said, and if you say it again, I'm going to punch you in the kneecap. Mm-hmm. The beginning of the article said that the dude was denied because he said he'd used marijuana.
Okay.
And then, farther down in the article, it says that they actually asked him if he'd used marijuana before he was issued the medical card. And he said yes. And I found it misleading at the beginning because it's that they're not turning people away for using medical marijuana. They're turning people away for using illegal marijuana 100 years ago.
Yeah, but it's still out of sync. Because,
I agree.
Because here's the thing. A lot of the states that have legalized marijuana recreationally, they're now going back and expunging any case that's ever been in history of someone for anything to do with marijuana.
Yeah.
If it meets the legal limits that they've set for the legalized marijuana, they're wiping it out.
You know what I think? I think the government here should just go ahead and do what they were supposed to do forever ago and remove the scheduling of marijuana. And then they should go back and remove all those permabans that they issue to people.
Yep.
Because it's absolutely ridiculous to penalize somebody from coming into your country for doing something that's legal in the country they're from.
Yep.
I mean, there's 21 states where it's legal to have sex with a horse in the United States, and it's illegal in Canada to have sex with a horse, but they're not going to ask you that at the border when they find out you're from one of those states.
Have you banged a horse recently?
Have you stuck your dick in a horse? I would die if the border crossing asked me that question. I would die. I would just freaking die. And also,
it would be your fault. You're the one who told them to ask the question.
If you're a border agent and you're listening to our podcast, please ask me that question. Also, I will never be able to stop laughing. One, because I'm a girl and I don't have a dick. Two,
Great
because
point.
that is the most asinine thing I've ever heard of. Yes. Anyway, the death sounds I was making a few minutes ago, because did you hear my mother call me for tech support on, like, Sunday? Yes, it was Sunday morning.
I kind of heard a little bit.
Yeah,
You hide it super well.
She couldn't get Flash Player to work on her computer because, Google Chrome and Flash Player aren't super
They're no longer friends.
Well, they're, like, distance acquaintances. You can force them to play together.
Distant.
You can force them to play together. Okay. So, she couldn't get it to work. And really, she was just not clicking enough buttons. So, we got it to work. She was trying to get into the live part of a doll auction. Because on Saturday, they did the first part of the doll auction, and things were going for super cheap. She bought 21 dolls!
Oh my god. That's crazy.
She spent about $10.22 per doll, and they had to drive to pick them up because it would have doubled the cost if she'd have had them shipped. $10.22 a doll. My mother is going to be very busy for the next little while.
Your dad clearly loves your mom.
Yep. It was probably her Christmas present from him.
Still, puts in the effort. I see it.
21 dolls.
Yeah, Odie says he doesn't understand even 2 dolls, let alone 21.
You've seen their basement. My mother probably has like 1,500 dolls.
Yeah.
And it's 1,000.5, FYI, because she has doll pieces.
1,000.5.
I had this friend when I was in high school, and he was deathly afraid of my mother's basement.
That's funny.
Because this one time, we were doing a physics project, and the soldering iron was in her room in the basement, like her craft room. And we went in there, and she had taken the eyes out of like 3 doll heads because she was fixing them, and she had them like on these post things to dry because she'd painted them. And so he walked in, and there was like 4 doll heads on pikes, and he was just like, "Nope, I'm having a nope." He's having a nope.
What does that mean, I'm having a nope?
He stormed back upstairs and refused to go back downstairs. Stormed.
That's a very interesting way to put it, though. I'm having a nope.
Yep.
I kind of don't blame him, though. That's kind of freaky.
So the name
It's
of
not the first time you've told me the story, but it's freaky every single time.
The name of this podcast is 4 doll heads on a pike.
Oh, I think it's I have a nope.
No, I like the other one better.
I don't know. I have a nope is pretty good. So.
Now that I've rambled for 400 years.
Let's talk about our little albino.
The albino that just stomped his fat little ass down my body?
Yes, let's talk about him. Odie. Poor Odie has had a little bit of a health issue recently.
Oh yeah, his health issue.
He can't hold his piss in.
So he pees on me while I'm sleeping!
But if you'll notice, in his defense, if you'll notice...
He's leaking.
He's been booping you a couple times more a day than he used to ask to go out.
Because he's a good boy.
Because
Mostly.
he's not going to pee in the house. He's going to pee outside, which is really, really, really good. I like that. I like that he asks. But it's definitely more frequent than before. So he's got a vet appointment tomorrow, right?
Yes.
And
You know what's funny? I went into the
it's
bedroom.
11, right?
Something like that. I went into the bedroom to change, and I was like, crap damn it, I forgot to call the vet today. And then I was like, no you didn't, you idiot.
Yeah, I don't have any screen share tomorrow, so we'll be fine.
Oh, we could have done 10:15.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But hey, he's really trying to do things our way. He really is.
And now that we've learned to speak Odie, because Yogi turns into a parrot when he wants to go out, or when he wants something. He gets up, he drags his little butt up onto the back of the couch, and he gets up on your shoulder, and then he assaults you.
Right. He
You
kisses
know,
my face.
he has a must.
Yeah.
But that doesn't do that.
Right.
But now that we're learning that he boops,
Well, right, because before, and I feel bad because I can remember times where he would bop me with his nose and I thought it was cute, but I didn't know what the hell it meant. I didn't put two and two together, you know.
now we got it.
Now I understand it. But I think another reason why he's trying so hard to do things our way is that he and Yogi are becoming better friends. And with them becoming better friends, Yogi's kind of teaching him the way the house works.
He's teaching him that you need to tell them when you need to go out and not lift your leg and pee on the wall.
Well, you know, it's not a lot different than how they portray foster care for kids on the television. Mm-hmm. The poor kids are constantly having to get used to new house rules. And then they finally get used to some rules and they get shuffled off to another house. And they get shuffled off to another house. And they get shuffled off to another house.
Yeah. It's a thing.
It's sad. Especially with a cute little dog like that. Like, he is a cute little guy. He's interesting looking.
When
But
I
he's
woke
but in a super cute way.
When I woke up yesterday morning and I was sleeping in a puddle of dog piss, I was not
You were
super
not so
impressed.
happy with him.
And then I realized that the night before you had convinced me that he'd just thrown up a little on the bed and that's
That
why
he
there was a
peed.
giant wet spot. No, that was a piss puddle too. And I was sleeping in them. He was on my blanket. And I don't know if you've ever met me before, but things
God.
gross on my blanket really offend me a lot.
She has a nope.
Like a hard nope.
See, she has a nope.
So,
See why that's such a good title?
but then,
'Cause she has a nope.
then I take him outside and he's like doing his do, and he peed all over himself while doing his do
Yeah,
because he
he's
couldn't hold it
having
in. And I was like, hold on a
bladder
second,
control
that is
problems.
not normal.
Yeah,
So,
so we
vet time.
call the vet. He's going to go into the vet. He's a good little guy. Off to the vet. he
The vet's going
goes.
to be ultra impressed at his weight loss.
Yeah, I think so too. I definitely think so.
But I think his weight loss is why he's having bladder issues.
You think it's too rapid?
I think any size animal would have a hormone change losing that much weight. So maybe he has an imbalance that we just need to correct.
Yeah.
Out of all the options that I read online of a dog suddenly losing control of his bladder, that was the most likely. Bladder infection is the second most likely. Both of those things are super
Very treatable. Yeah. I don't know. That's been, I don't know, it's been kind of an interesting day when you think about it because, like I said, I started off the day with here's the link to Farah's boxing match.
We're ending the day with an albino sleeping on my
And
foot.
we're ending the day with an albino sleeping on your foot. Like, that's just the greatest. Like, it's totally different.
He's crushing my foot into a pointy spot on the couch, but he's so cute that I can't move my foot.
Yeah, you don't want to upset him.
Then he'll pee on me again. The best part is that I didn't sleep at all last night because I was worried about waking up in a pee puddle. And I was like forcing the little dude to sleep on a towel. And every time he would move, it would wake me up because I didn't want to get peed on.
I can see that happening, especially with you. You're so in tune to that.
I just get all stressed out.
You stress yourself out, dude. You gotta take a deep breath.
I really didn't want to get peed on. And you know what? I successfully did not get peed on, so we're good. Okay, dude, I need my foot back.
Well, I think that I need to go investigate what's in that bag over there. So, that probably means...
Good night, everyone.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Hi everyone, this is Mike, and I truly hope you enjoyed this show. You're able to subscribe to this show on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher so as to never miss an episode. If by chance you did miss an episode here or there, you can catch up on all shows, past and present, by heading over to yogispodcastnetwork.com/TNR show. Thanks for listening.